should be here. So,
Yeah.
all right, boys, talk to me. How are we getting on since we last spoke?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Just kind of tipping away at the same routine that I've been doing for
Okay.
last. I switched to chest and back days only, and then arms and shoulders. I switched to that about 3 months ago, and I'm just really liking that at the moment.
Yeah. And
Yeah, but
how is it going? Are you progressing at what's the goal? Build muscle, reduce body fat? What are we looking at doing here?
so I went on about a 5 week cut there. I seen a
Yeah.
massive change. I
Nice.
wasn't able to lose a whole pile of body fat, but what I did notice is my arms look a
Yeah.
bit more toned, you could say,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
you know, especially like the tricep, the shoulders, the bicep, even the chest, like it was coming out a bit more because there was less fat there. But I would like to get rid of maybe a bit more belly
The
fat and
midsection.
start
Yeah.
showing the abs because I do abs once a week when I'm doing legs. So if I did lose a bit of that, I know there'd be something to show for it. So maybe something
Right.
that's why I want to focus on the next 3 months, maybe cutting down here, but
Yeah, for
maintaining
sure.
my muscle at the same time. So I don't know
So
whether that's diet I need to change
diet
or
for sure. Because if you're
diet.
training, bro,
Yeah.
like what you will actually notice is a lot of the time your face kind of comes in first and then your shoulders, like my arms go, my
Yeah.
shoulders go crazy, vascularity, my arms get lean. My chest does hold up quite a bit of body fat, but it's normally kind of from down and then the midsections. My legs go skinny at the start, to be fair. But it kind of starts from up, you'll notice. And then as you just
Yeah.
diet down deeper and deeper and deeper, and then that's normally where the stubborn body fat is your midsection. But it's basically, bro, it's doing the same thing and just you if you have body fat, you hold it in some people hold it in different areas. So you just have to keep dieting down until you're happy with the rig that you got in terms of your body fat.
Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of like what I would do in that case is I just stay in that deficit and just make sure you're losing, even just a pound of body weight on a weekly basis. You're not really going to lose muscle tissue as long as your
Still weight
protein's on
training.
point.
Or
You're
protein,
still
yeah.
weight training and you're hard. You're still weight training hard and your protein's on point. Yes, you're going to be in a deficit like from your fats and carbs, we say. But what you like you might notice as well, boys, you do feel like you're getting a little bit skinnier, but it's literally just body fat. You mightn't have as much muscle tissue as you thought, and you might have more body fat. And even sometimes like your arms, one of my mates, his arms are massive. As he diets down, they do go quite smaller. And it's just where they store body fat, bro, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, yeah. No,
but
no,
it,
I
but
completely
it
get that.
it's a consistent battle. It's like you're pushing up, you feel fat, you're dieting down, you start to feel skinny. It's like it's never ending.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's never
Um,
ending.
what do you recommend for just a quick question about cardio? So I'll tell you what I do at the moment. I go on a run every Sunday, a 5K. Well, I'm trying to do 10K a week now because it's in the group. But
Yeah,
and then maybe if 1 or 2 sessions during the week, I might do 20 minutes Stairmaster or 25 minutes Stairmaster and the treadmill. I do
yeah,
that about once a week and then one run. Do you think that's
yeah.
enough to kind of lose that, or should I be doing more?
So it depends, but you have to kind of look at everything as a whole, okay? Like you're doing your 5K, you're doing your cardio. What I would do is so you'd have your food, make sure your food is consistent. So let's say this is where we're at right now, our maintenance. So this is where
Yeah,
the nutrition's at, this is where our output, our steps, our cardio is at. So if we want to essentially create that deficit, which is what you want to do, we need to create that gap somewhere. This gap here, that's us tapping into body fat stores. So we either need to pull the food down or drive the output up. And you can see as we pull the food down and drive it up, that's a bigger gap here. So that's essentially tapping into body fat. So you
yeah,
have a couple of options, bro. If this is where your cardio is at, it's quite low at the moment. Your food's here, you're in a deficit. You're eventually going to hit a plateau because your body will adapt to what you're currently doing. So you have two options.
yeah,
You either drive the output up or you pull the food down. So like what I like to do is I'd like to start the cardio fairly lowish with where you're at. And then slowly, like, okay, I've hit a bit of plateau this week. I'll drive the expenditure up a little bit. So I might add in an extra stair masters. If you're doing 30
yeah.
minutes, you
Gotcha.
might burn 300 extra calories. Whereas if you pull 300 calories on throughout your diet throughout the week, that's the same thing. It's just obviously it's easier to pull the food than it is it's less time consuming, we'll say. But you have a couple of
Yeah,
different
yeah, yeah.
options there, but it's just either food comes down or output goes up. And that can even be your steps, bro. If you're doing 8K steps, drive it up to 10K steps. You'll notice
Yeah,
progress. Then you can drive it up to 15K, up to 20K, whatever it might be. That's expenditure as well. What I would say is with the cardio, try keep the heart rate in around 120 to 130. I know you're doing a run, it might go up a little bit higher, but with the other things, try keep your heart rate relatively low because if your heart rate's up at like 160, 170, 180, it's a lot more demanding on your body and your body needs to recover from that. So that's why I'd keep it in and around a steady state list cardio, we'll say. 120 to 130 beats per minute is normally good because you're going to recover well from
yeah.
that and it's going to put you into a good position to burn body fat as well.
Gotcha. Just another quick question. Say like I was to do more cardio and then the same, would it be okay in 2 weeks, say, to do less cardio and then say less food?
Could do, yeah,
Uh,
you could do. You just
like
have
could I
to,
mix it up?
for sure. Personally,
Yeah,
what I
gotcha.
would do just to keep things, I'd keep your cardio, I'd drive it up. But if for some reason you're traveling and you know you can't get your cardio sessions in that week, or whatever, maybe just pull your food down by a couple of hundred calories a day.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Empty square.
Thanks, Shane.
Sweet, bro. So how are you other boys getting on?
Yeah, good. All going well, I think.
Yeah.
I don't even know what pardon?
Are you like, did it help the last day? Did you implement some of the stuff that we did with the nutrition and stuff?
Yeah, I don't really know what to do at the moment because I'm one of them people that I just want to put on, like as you said, you get bigger and then but you get chunkier and then you cut
Yeah.
it down and you're too skinny. So I've cut down about 6 kilo. I did get pretty too heavy, and like on sale, basically all my weight goes to my face.
Yeah.
So I might be stronger, but on like a sales call, my face is looking a bit out of shape. So
So
it's just like
what you can do, bro, is if you want, as I said, just ping me a message of your kind of physique shots, and then I can kind of say, okay, this is essentially what I would do. Probably if you do feel like you are a little bit heavier, diet down first, bro, always is what I'd recommend. Because you look
Yeah.
like a big dude, you look like a strong dude, so I would diet down first. And I know you're gonna go, you're like, fuck, you're not filling your clothes out as much, but we have to think of that long term. Okay, so long term, especially with physique development, like you're a young lad, like takes a fucking long time to build muscle, bro. But the leaner we can get, and then
yeah.
push up and be but controlled push up. It's not just like we're losing body fat to rapidly gain it back just because we're fucking slamming calories, thousands and thousands of calories. You know, we still do it in a controlled manner. We slightly push
Yeah.
up. And the same as when you're dieting, bro. You hit a plateau. Okay, I'll add in an extra 200 calories per day. And then you see how your body responds to that. If you've gained a significant amount, you keep it at that. If you didn't gain at all, just bump up a little bit more calories as well.
Yeah.
But the key
Yeah.
to this, guys, is to just like is to monitor things, actually take action as well. It's like, you know, if I'm telling you this and then you don't implement it, you're not going to get the results. So it's all well and good having the knowledge, but you need to sit down, you need to plan your weeks out, you need to set your calories, and you need to take action with it, and you need to then monitor it. Even like what I obviously do with clients is on a weekly basis, we'll take that deep dive into a check-in. We'll monitor all their metrics. We'll see how they're progressing. Are we progressing at the rate we want? If not, okay, what adjustments do we need to make? So what you can essentially do is, for now, do a check-in with yourself. Weigh yourself 3 times per week. Then on a weekly basis, get your pictures, compare your body composition. Okay, am I losing weight? Am I losing body fat? Am I looking better? Am I not? Okay, if not, what needs to change?
Yeah. Because when I first started, I was ridiculously low weight, but I was tracking all my calories, hitting the numbers to just put on as much weight as possible.
Yeah.
Just because I didn't want to be skinny, and it probably wasn't very healthy. But now I sort of want to monitor it a bit.
I would personally, I would, but
I cut down about 6 kilos, and now I feel like I've got like the shape's coming back.
yeah,
Still like a heavy enough weight to have the strength for that.
yeah,
But
yeah.
might
Look,
try and maintain it.
like again, I'd pick one, bro. I'd pick one. I'd either commit to a gaining phase or commit to a dieting phase. Because if you're just maintaining, you're probably in a year's time going to look the exact same. Whereas if you commit to a bulk, yes, you're going to, bro. Like when I bulked up, like I look fucking fat. My face goes, confidence does dip with it, but it's that short term pain for
Yeah.
long term gratification, we'll say. So it's like years and years and years of kind of pushing up, down, pushing up, down. It's fucking hard. It is fucking hard, but it's like once you can get the, I'm quite happy with where I'm at now. I will do another couple of push-ups, but right now I just want to get lean and then maintain that for a period of time. Kind of focus on
Mhm.
performance-based goals in terms of like high rocks and stuff. But then I will push up again for sure. I have specific areas that I want to grow. So it's just it's like each time you diet, each time you bulk, each time you diet, each time you bulk, you're going to be progressing. So that's
Yeah.
what I'd recommend rather than just maintaining. I'd commit to one or the other, bro.
Yeah, I think when I do bulk up, I don't do it gradually. I just do it quick.
That's the
'Cause when
thing.
I-
Yeah, see, again,
When I first did it, when I first did it, I put on 20 kilos in 7 months because I was just piling on all the food.
Yeah,
And now I need to do it slower.
for sure.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's too much fat rather than
Yeah, for sure. And there's a thing called the P ratio, essentially. It's like how much fat gain to muscle gain are you actually gaining? You're not going to be gaining a lot. If you're gaining a couple of kgs per week, it's not going to be fucking muscle, bro. I can guarantee you that. It's going to be fat.
Yeah.
And then you get to a certain point where it's like the fat gain is heavier than the amount of
so.
muscle gain that you're having. So you're just getting fat. Yes, you might be getting stronger, you might be gaining a little bit of tissue, but it's going to be a lot of fat, and it's just going to make that dieting phase harder and longer.
Yeah, I feel like you can get away with it when you're in like your first 6 months when you just like
Yeah,
that's
I
when you
think
like.
like to be honest,
But then,
sorry.
yeah, you get away with it for the first 6 months. But when you build your solid physique, then it just turns more fat than.
Those newbie games, like what I
Yeah,
would,
that's
yeah, for sure. You blow up, but then it does get to like those first 6 months to a year is when you're going to grow the most. So I
yeah,
would like even sitting at maintenance or slight surplus there would benefit you. But definitely like when you kind of milk those newbie games for sure, for you need to kind of get a little bit more meticulous with things.
yeah, yeah. So I might creep back up to where I was, but slowly.
Yeah, for sure, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
How are you getting on, Brandon?
Decent, mate. Decent. I'm pretty new to all this, to be honest. So
Okay,
I'm just trying to take as much in as I can. I've been pretty fit all my life just from like playing football and being like athletic. But when it comes to the gym, I tend to have been like very, very confused, to be
for
honest,
sure. Yeah,
on the right things to do. So just listening to you's been great, and I'm looking to implement a lot of things. To be honest, I haven't been going to the gym as much as I would like to recently, just because I'm starting kind of new also in the online space. So most of my attention has been focused on this. But um, yeah, I do like my size and like for how tall I am and my weight. I'd probably just say like I would like to maybe have a bit more, build a bit of muscle and have like muscle definition
yeah,
in like so you can actually see it rather than because I've got a bit of flab at the moment and a bit
yeah.
of like I've just want my skin to sort of fit tight on me sort of thing.
So
So
in your position, bro, like obviously by the sounds of it, you have a big frame. You're kind of happy with where you're at in terms of your frame. It's just essentially been solid. Like so, what you could do,
mm,
especially if you are new to it, hit the gym 3 to 4 times per week. Start tracking your food, and actually you can sit in a slight surplus or slight or maintenance phase or slight surplus, and you will respond quite well to that. You will grow fairly rapid as long as you have the training plan there. Have you seen the training plan? Just pick even 3 days out of that, 4 days out of that.
yeah,
Stick to that, bro. Rinse that, repeat that, just over and over, same exercises, get stronger on a weekly basis, and you will respond as Miles said, like those newbie gains, you will, and they'll come fucking
Yeah,
rapid as
take
well.
advantage of the new gains. It'll be the best time in the gym in your
Yeah,
life.
for sure, bro. Like you start noticing fucking shit every week.
yeah. It
Yeah.
was probably this time last year up until probably maybe halfway through November, I did a really good stint of going to the gym. I was going every single day because I was working and then just going straight
Yeah.
after work. In the new year, I haven't had much focus towards it.
Lads, I have
I
to head
I
off.
was
Sorry to cut
seeing.
you off, Brandon.
Nah, you're all right, mate.
Clients calling me, so I have to answer.
Calm, bro.
So
Have a
I
good
might
one.
be back though. Right, sound luck,
Make
boys.
that
No
dollar.
worries.
That's it.
Peace.
Cheers, boys. Look.
Yeah, so I was staying consistent with it. I fell off a bit, and I was seeing like decent definition and gains. So I do want to get myself back there. And like you say, it's just so. Would you recommend, as long as from what you spoke about last week, this is where it gets a bit confusing with me
Yeah.
with all the figuring out, what's best for you and what calories you need and what proteins you need. So I might message you on a couple of things on
100%.
that.
100%. Yeah.
Um,
And even
because
send me across your so those things that I said, you can even send them across to me, bro. I'll work out your macros for you and I'll ping it across to you then.
oh, good, and that'd be
Yeah.
amazing,
And
mate.
then
If you
just
could,
just
yeah,
stick to that, rinse that, bro. And then we can, in a couple of weeks' time, and even send across pictures and we can compare it then within in a month's time, see how you're looking.
yeah. And as far as the diet goes, I mean, the one you posted looks pretty good. I'm sweet to kind of follow that because
Sweet.
I essentially just look as like food is just fuel, and
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's the best way to maybe look at it if you
yeah,
are trying to stay disciplined, etc. So
for sure. So, yeah, yeah. Yeah, sweet, bro. So yeah, ping me across. Obviously, there are the rest of these boys here. The road, Cormac, are you here?
Yeah,
How are you, Grod?
I'm here. Not
Yeah,
too
I'm here,
bad.
yeah.
How are you?
All is good, man. All is good. You're an Irish man, obviously.
Oh yeah,
Where?
Irish living in Germany.
Oh, very good, very good. How long are you in Germany?
Yeah. I've been in Germany there since February doing an electrical apprenticeship.
Nice,
So I'll be
man.
here
Nice.
now probably for the rest of the year, I'd say.
Happy days, happy days. So talk to me, bro. How are you getting on? Is there anything you're struggling with?
Um, I've been doing the gym for a while, but I never took it too seriously until a couple of months ago when I kind of just had luck and was like, time to get serious.
Yeah,
And then I joined up A Players then. One of the accountability checklist things that we had to make was like, we have a 10K minimum, but
Yeah.
then I said I do 15K a week. And like previous to that, I was running just a 5K tops a week. So it was kind of a good challenge to get into. I've already noticed a lot of weight loss. But a question I was actually meaning to ask you about it is, should I, like, I'm doing 5Ks and kind of under, but for weight loss and to keep gaining muscle, should I tone down the runs? Should I put them at the end of the workouts, or should I have like cardio specific days?
That's a really good question. Yeah. So what you can do with your cardio, boys, is I'm happy for you to do cardio session first thing in the morning, post workout in the evening, midday, whatever it is. Try what I would recommend though is don't ever go in and like blast out a 5K and then go to your weight training session, because
Oh,
I would never do it first. I'd do it afterwards. And the reason behind that is because if you think about it, you run a 5K, you run a little bit more, you're going to be a little bit fatigued. So then you're going to try lift weights, and then you're not going to be getting the most out of your strength, and then essentially the most out of your muscle building, we'll call it. So you're going to be kind of a little bit more fatigued. So if you can put that, if you can do your weights first and then the cardio afterwards, it's not going to be affecting your weights. It's not going to be affecting your muscle building and kind of fatiguing you for that. And then at least as long as you're fueling up correctly and you're eating enough, your protein, your carbs, fats, you're going to be in a position to grow for sure.
that's perfect, because I've actually, the last 3 or 4 5Ks I have ran in the gym have been first, followed by then the weight sessions. That's definitely something I'm going to have to change up on.
I just do. And look, at the end of the day, it's not going to be the end of the world, but if you want to kind of just get, an extra couple of percentages out of it, for sure, focus on your strength training first. Make sure you're lifting numbers that you're beating your previous week, we'll say, and then afterwards you can hit your running. But that's for muscle building. Obviously, if you wanted to get better at running and you knock your time off and running, then maybe go for running first. But in this case, in terms of building a physique, I'd always go the weights first. And then if you are doing cardio in the morning, just make sure you're well fueled then for that later training session in terms of the weights.
That's brilliant. I got one other quick question as well, if you have time.
Of course.
Just about when you're in the gym, when you're lifting weight, what do you recommend more? Kind of sets, so like whatever 4x8, or just push to failure 2 sets? Like what's your stance on that?
So what you can do as well, it's like what I would recommend is kind of start off with a lower amount. So I'd start off with that training split that I've sent across, bro. Like you can just do 3.8 to 12, and then as you kind of progress and as you kind of get better with the exercises and you get the technique better and you're really bringing your muscle to true mechanical failure, then you can opt for like a top set, a back off set, where it's like 2 sets, but you're fully sending it. But as of now, if you're just kind of getting into it, I would go with maybe like your 3 sets, 8 to 12 rep range is absolutely fine. As long as you're hitting between 6 and I'd say 15, like that rep range, that's going to be a very, very good position for you to build muscle. But the key is to push to failure and bring your muscle to mechanical failure. That's what I would recommend.
That's perfect. I'm definitely going to take a look at that training split then after this call.
100%. Sweet. Cormac, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Not too bad. Getting on good. So
Another Irishman, I take it?
I am, yeah. I am.
Where are you from?
From Cavan. So
very good.
Not too far from James, I suppose, as well. And I knew James for a while as well before he started all this crack. So
nice, man. Nice.
And to see other lads doing well in it, I guess, isn't it?
For sure, yeah, for sure. How are you getting on with things?
Good, yeah. No, I'm down 3 kg since I started, so I'm pretty happy with where I'm going. So
and you're struggling with and you're unsure of?
Not really, no. See, I've done it before. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, like you just go through stages of it.
Yeah.
And I did it last year. I did it for about 3 or 4 months. I dropped like 15 kg.
Savage.
And then you just go through a stage where you just don't go anymore, and then back to square one. So no, look, I'm happy enough for him at the minute. Like
sweet. And what
so.
I would recommend there is, like, obviously there is going to be times that you're going to be pushing harder, and there's going to be times where you're not as focused on it. But if you can keep like some sort of constraints, like maybe if you're going 4 or 5 times a week now, even if you're focusing on your business, whatever it might be, just drop that back even to 3 times per week, and just keep just ticking the boxes, and you're going to maintain the majority of those. So to build a physique, it's obviously harder, but to maintain it, it is easier. So if you feel like you go through periods where you're in it, then you're out of it, in it, then you're out of it, you're just kind of going to be going yo-yoing back and forth. Whereas if you can stay, if you're in it, then you're out of it, we'll call it, but you're still kind of ticking a couple of the boxes with your nutrition and your training. At least when you get fully locked back into it, you're going to be in a much better starting position, and you're not going to be back at square one.
Yeah, true. It's probably better than just not doing it at all. Like,
for sure, bro. For sure. Because as I said, like you can maintain it. So it's like paying your rent. Essentially, it's like
Yeah.
you're building the house at the start, and then you're paying the rent just to maintain it. Yes, you're not as maybe disciplined. There is going to be periods of time, even for myself, where I'm not as on it. But it's just about making sure that you continue to tick those boxes, whether, as I said, 3 times a week, your step count, and you know, a decent, reasonable diet. You're going to maintain a lot of that. And then when you do, you know, you get that urge to go fucking all in again, you're going to be in a way better position.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Sweet, bro. Sweet. Miguel.
Yo, how you doing? I had
All-
to join a little bit late because
all
I
good,
was
bro.
in a meeting, but
All
yeah,
good.
I made it.
Happy days, bro. Happy days. How's everything going with you?
Pretty good, man. How about you?
All is good. All is good. How's the fitness going? Training going?
Bro, pretty good. I just had a question. So, I go to the gym,
Yeah.
and when I come home and I start working my stuff, I feel like my energy is drained. Maybe because I train very, very hard
Yeah.
with a lot of intensity. And I don't know, man, like maybe it is sleep or maybe it's my nutrition. What do you think?
So again, it's very hard for me to say specifically what it is. It could be a wide range of things. So what I'd look at first of all is you are correct in saying, how's your sleep? Are you sleeping, getting good quality sleep? You getting your 7 to 8 hours?
I sleep between 6 to 7 hours, to be honest.
6 to 7, okay. And
yeah.
is it good quality sleep? Are you falling asleep? Are you up? Are you tossing? You turning? Do you feel rested when you wake up?
Lately not. I feel like a little bit tired on most days when I wake up. And at night, I feel like I wake up like a few times.
Yeah, so that's what I would look at there, bro, for sure. Like, do you kind of think there's anything that maybe potentially is affecting your sleep? Are you drinking caffeine too late? Are you, on your phone before bed? Are you getting enough daylight throughout the day? There's a couple of different things that can affect your sleep. So it's like sleep is, I would say, is that's where it's coming from. Because if you're going to sleep, you're waking up. Like even at the moment, I'm jumping between. I'm finally moving into a gaff tomorrow, but I've been kind of jumping between a couple of places. And my routine, my sleep has been shit, bro. And like just getting up, sitting at the laptop, my head's fried. Like my training isn't as good. So I'm like, the sleep is one fucking thing that if I could say to you boys is, if you can nail your sleep and nail your routine, you're going to perform better in the gym. But your cognitive function, your performance in work, everything's going to be much, much better. So by the sounds of it, Miguel, I would say it is your sleep. Again, that's the first thing I'd look at. I'd try and nail that. And then making sure that your nutrition, obviously, that you are fueling yourself, that you are recovering from those sessions would be the next thing.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
So in nutrition side of things, for example, I make sure to eat at least one protein, like one food, like for example, chicken.
Say that again, bro.
Yeah, I make sure to eat like lunch.
Yeah.
At the very least, like one chicken. And
A full chicken.
No, like
Chicken breast, we'll say, yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then I'll make sure to eat like a few eggs, like 4 eggs, for example, per night. But sometimes I only eat rice without anything. So those are variation of like the food that I impacts my performance, for example.
Yeah, so like carbohydrates, I'd kind of keep it in and around your training. So like pre-post workout, if I'm having a meal, I'd always have protein with it, a protein source, just to make sure that you are hitting those targets kind of throughout the day. So again, what weight are you, Miguel?
What do you
Roughly?
mean? Sorry.
Your weight?
Oh, it is about 67 kilos.
67. So I'd be aiming for like 150, 160 grams of protein per day. That's what I'd be aiming for, to make sure that you have enough of that. Carbs in
150?
150 would be good, yeah, if you're 67.
Shamey, I just had 2 chicken breasts. Would you be proud of me?
Yeah?
I just had 2 chicken breasts. Are you proud of
Alright,
me?
kid, yeah, you're looking jacked all right, I thought.
Oh,
I didn't
look at that.
recognize you.
The shoulders, man. They're not fucking.
But for your name popped up, I wouldn't have known who it was.
Boys, right. Let's do a thing right now. Which Cormac is that? Is that Lynch or Smith? Which Cormac is that?
More beef on a chicken leg, James.
Okay, all right, Cormac's right. Whoever can do the most push-ups right now, I'll send $50 to them.
Yeah, let's do it.
Who's going
Okay,
to do it?
Miles, you go first. You set the barrier.
But nah, can I go last?
No, bro, I set a chicken breast, so I'm going last. I need to digest this as fast as possible.
I didn't eat before this to prepare for this.
Yeah, well, I think not eating's better when you're doing push-ups now.
Yeah, that's why I didn't eat, because you asked for the message.
Come
Well,
on now. Show us.
Because I could hit big. Okay.
I feel like I could be here for hours, but this fella can do like 100.
No, I haven't done them. I don't do them. Fuck, I gotta go on the floor.
Yeah,
What we do? What? Just as many as physically possible.
yeah.
Fucking hell.
If you beat Shamey, I'll give you 75.
Am I going to
Oh,
do push-ups here? Am I?
You're team as well.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that actually. That's 50 max.
Fucking hell, it's not long enough. Hold on. I'll move the desk out of the way.
Is it like in one go?
In one go. As in,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
if your knees touch the floor, that's when you're done. Because like you can do that thing where you're like you stretch in the middle. That's fair.
Oh, can you see me?
Yeah.
Well, how long? As many as possible. Can I take a jump off?
Huh? Like, hi, Miles.
Fucking hell, right.
Arms on that fella.
Does it matter what grip? Middle, wide, tight, or whatever?
Do you think, Shamey?
Just whack him out, boy. Do what you're doing.
Unless the form is right, it should be fine.
Who's counting? Is anyone counting? No.
I'm counting.
Time running out, bro. You have 10
Cool.
minutes.
Shit, yeah, cool.
Oh, I don't know. That's suspect.
I
That's
don't know. These are half reps.
They're
I think.
half
eh?
reps, bro. You need to get all the way
Yeah.
up. 1,
Yeah, there we
2.
go.
Five, 6. He's still going.
Go on, bro.
You're strong, you bollocks.
Fucking hell.
What are you at right now?
That would
I
do.
lost count. Setting a high bar.
What did you do there, Miles?
You said you were counting.
Yeah, I forgot. I think it's like what, 20 something. Bro, surely you were counting. Whoever does push-ups always counts in their own head.
Nah,
You're gonna have to go again. bro.
fucking hell. Not doing it again.
All right, who's next? Does anyone want to challenge that?
How many was it?
I think it was like 25. I want to say.
Yeah, that's much that.
He whacked out a lot more than 25 there. I'd say.
Oh, that's more than 25.
Is it wide grip or any grip?
I don't know. We need to see your camera first, man. I don't know how many.
Yeah, no, let me set it up.
Fucking
Man,
hell.
I'm on my laptop here. You see that?
Yeah.
Right, hold on. Man. Let me set this up then. Right. What do we do? Wide or
Whichever, bro. Just as long as it's a good rep, it counts.
how many?
Man, it's like you're in a fucking jail cell. So 2.
Fucking hell.
Like a really
Whacking him out, boy.
put like a hardcore rock song over that. Like, yeah.
26, 27. Ooh, 24. Yeah.
Yeah, he's whacking him out, to be fair.
40, that Lou. Oh,
Yeah.
man, my arms are killed. I did arms today as well. Like,
Me 40.
yeah.
Right, let me whoop some ass.
Oh.
The outfit.
It's at 40.
Yeah.
Watch this lobby for nothing now. Easy better.
Fair play.
At 50.
Those last few looked a bit sus, didn't they?
I'm fucking done, Jamie.
They're half reps.
They're only half reps. We stopped that at 30, I'd say.
They're fucking half reps.
Champ. Seriously.
What was that?
I have no idea. It was over 50 anyway.
Yeah, but then
How
you
many?
take the half reps out of it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my
Bro,
arms
bro,
are
let
tired,
me
man.
go. Let me go.
Okay, Miguel.
Yeah.
I think Miguel might smash like 100 or something.
You going, Miguel?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Recording in progress.
Yeah.
We got 2 Miguels.
Yeah.
What are you smashing them out?
He's repping them out, boys. You're sending.
Oh my
You're
God.
down.
No.
You're down 50 quid there.
Yeah, I am there now. Fuck.
Slow it down.
Jesus.
I'm down 50 quid. 100% I am. Easy W.
A boy to Miguel. What was that?
Bro, like 110.
I don't know about that, boy. It was good.
Down. What do you multiply by? I think he's counting for the two Miguels. I don't know.
There was 2, yeah, doubled it.
Miguel, the $50 is
50
going to
quid.
Colombia. Yeah.
Right,
My
Miguel,
brother?
are you happy with what do you feel like you know now what to do when it comes to the recovery side of things with your sleep? I think that's the main thing you need to focus on.
Yeah, brother.
Okay, sweet. James, talk to me.
Whew.
Have you a six pack yet?
Not yet. It's on the way, bro.
Is it on the way? Are we moving in the right direction?
I'll show you my physique now. Well, I'm not in terrible shape, but I'm getting into better shape. Okay.
Pump now as well, so you better look good. It's
Yeah.
coming. It's coming.
I'm on a bit of a bulk right now. Just kind
You're
of slimming
bulking
down.
up, yeah. You're hitting
But,
Marbella. Yeah, I was with Adam there. He said you're hopping in with him.
Yeah, I'm moving into it with Adam for like 2 weeks. And
Some pad.
some bad, yeah, it's nice.
Yes.
And it's good to be around Adam.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
can, are you going to be out there that time or what?
No, I'm gonna stay Dubai, bro. I'm gonna stay Dubai for the summer. I'm locking. I'm
Really?
isolating. Yeah, I'm isolating.
Fair. Stay away from everyone else. Head down.
Just
Everyone's going to Marbella.
Everyone's going, but I know what Marbella is like.
Yeah.
It's good networking and stuff. But I'm gonna lock away for 3 months, bro, and just fucking graph.
Yeah, I'm only going out to Adam because I know he'll be locked in too.
Yeah, for sure. Right, boys. I know we didn't get to touch off the supplements in there, but I hope everyone you took away something from that. Everyone got their bit that they needed.
Yeah, maybe just send in like a few links to supplements that you recommend to get or whatever.
I have it here. What I'm thinking I might do, I might just do a loom and send it across
Yeah.
and talk you through.
Yo, James.
I'll add that into the thing. Yeah.
Bro, who won the push-ups?
Yeah, you won, brother. I told you. Don't worry about it. When your Revolut account is back up, shoot me a message.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'll send it over to you in Revolut. Everyone needs Revolut.
Alright, brother.
Surely we handicap weight on that, do we?
Huh?
Surely we handicap weight on that, do we?
Yeah.
Right, boys. That's the crack. So I'll get a loom video recorded and I'll send it across. Do any know actually someone to make a fucking PDF? Make it nice. Like with text. And you can do
Yeah.
that. Just
What
to
do you
give
mean?
it a little bit of aesthetics. Like I can write things out, but then if we can put it nice together for the A players or whatever.
I can put it in. Oh, true. I'll make it an actual post or whatever.
Not even a post, but or you can do, but make it a PDF. If you're happy with a normal doc, that's sound. But if you want to make it PDF, and you can start adding it to the thing.
Yeah. We can put it into the Notion underneath the in its
Will
own
you,
section.
will you give me access to that Notion actually, so I can have a flick through? I think you did the last one. I don't know what the fuck happened.
I think I gave you access already, but
It didn't pop up for me when I clicked into it. Are you going to run everything off Notion, so bro? Yeah.
not till well, I'm gonna wait till we get our app developed and then move it over there after.
Okay.
So
Sweet.
Notion.
Oh no, I have it here, bro. I actually do. You're right.
Yeah. You should be in. I need to give you editing access though.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, that's sweet. So, boys,
Sick.
James, do you want to hang on there and you can talk me through this?
Yeah, I think this Zoom's gonna end, but I'll send you a link.
Down, bro. Okay. All right,
Okay,
boys.
yeah.
Any
Alright, lads.
questions? Ping me across on Telegram. And as I said, if you want to send me your physique shots across and kind of work out your macros for you, I'll happily do that.
Sick.
Appreciate it.
Right,
All
see
right,
ya.
have a good one, boys.
All right, boys.
Bye.
Bye.
Cheers.